set. Bradley, I know that we, always ask you guys leading up to this game, but now that you have experience the day after, is this day after a little bit different in terms of how you feel physically than some of the others?
It's a long stretch, and we're getting into the end of the season, and a lot of hard games and a lot of road games, and your body starts to kind of break down on you a little bit, but you have to get in the training room and get in the weight room and get back ready and get ready to go.
How tough was that game for you guys to hear, and how did you deal with the loudness of it?
I mean, you can't hear your guard beside you, so it's more just knowing what to do and how to do it, and just knowing and having being comfortable with the guy beside you and him knowing what to do without being able to say anything.
And because this is your first year playing center full time, did you have to take a different role than maybe in the past? What did you have to do kind of to deal with the fact that you kind of had to relay things to your guys?
I mean, it's the same thing as any road game. We've been in loud places, Tennessee, and everywhere else has been very loud, just like that. But I think LSU is just more consistent of being loud, and but it's just the same. Pointing and trying to communicate as best you can.
What was the mindset like in the huddle as the game progresses? It's still scoreless, and obviously once you get to the fourth, each possession becomes that much more important. Was there a heightened sense of urgency in the huddle?
I mean, we knew going into that game it was going to be a physical game. It was coming down to the last minute, and we were just pressing every play and trying to get into the end zone. And when it didn't happen, you just have to come to the side, regroup, and go back and try to get back in the end zone. And I think we did a very good job of that this past game.
Coach talked about how he wants you guys to avoid sort of the relief feeling of, we got through LSU with the win because you got a big game this weekend. How do you guys take that on as a challenge of huge favorites against Mississippi State coming off a big game, a physical game, but still getting focused on this one?
I mean, every SEC game is a huge game. Every game in general is a huge game, and you just have to get back and get ready for the next game. Like Coach Saban always says, it's our 24-hour rule. You're happy with that win, 24 hours, and you get back on the road and you get started back. So
you've been on other Alabama teams, you've been on championship teams, but how is this team maybe different in terms of how you guys buy into the always stay focused, always stay locked in, always win your box, win each play?
I think this team is really bought into that and to being 1-0 for the week. We're not worried about past, we're not worried about the future, we're worried about this week and trying to get through this week with a win. So I think our team does a very good job of that.
All right, one more from
when you have those turnovers, I guess, especially in a game like this, close game, competitive game, it seems like, maybe the first score could win the game. What do y'all do when you go to the sidelines, I guess? Who steps up the offense and sort of tells guys to, hey, let's stay focused, or keeps people up? Or does that happen?
I mean, everybody's just kind of on everybody else, trying to keep them up and trying to keep everyone going. And, the coaches and the players and everyone is just trying to keep everybody focused and trying to get us, to do what we need to do to execute. I was waiting for you to say something.
All right, you're good, bro.